Athens, one of the world's oldest continuously inhabited cities, has a history spanning more than 3,400 years, with human presence dating back to the Neolithic era. It is often regarded as the cradle of Western civilization and the birthplace of democracy, philosophy, and theater. The city's name is believed to have been derived from Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, who, according to legend, won the city's patronage after offering the olive tree as a gift of peace and prosperity. In the Bronze Age, Athens emerged as a powerful Mycenaean center with a fortified Acropolis and a flourishing culture. After the collapse of the Mycenaean civilization around 1200 BCE, Athens entered the so-called Dark Ages but managed to avoid total destruction, maintaining continuity that many other Greek regions lost. By the 8th and 7th centuries BCE, the city began to grow again, developing institutions and trade networks that would lay the groundwork for its later achievements. The 6th century BCE marked the beginning of Athens' transformation into a democratic state. Under leaders such as Solon and later Cleisthenes, reforms were introduced to reduce aristocratic power and empower citizens through political participation. By the 5th century BCE, known as the Classical Age, Athens had become the leading city-state of Greece, renowned for its navy, architecture, philosophy, and arts. This was the age of Pericles, who oversaw the construction of the Parthenon and other masterpieces on the Acropolis. The city became a hub of intellectual activity, home to figures like Socrates, Plato, and Sophocles, whose ideas and works shaped Western thought and culture. Athens' dominance, however, led to conflict with other Greek city-states, particularly Sparta. The Peloponnesian War, 431 to 404 BCE, ended in Athenian defeat and the decline of its power. Though it later recovered culturally, Athens never regained the same political influence. During the 4th century BCE, it became a center of learning, with Plato's Academy and Aristotle's Lyceum attracting students from across the Greek world. The city eventually came under Macedonian control after the rise of Philip II and Alexander the Great. Under Roman rule from 146 BCE, Athens retained its prestige as a center of philosophy and education, even as its political independence faded. The Romans admired its cultural heritage, and emperors like Hadrian commissioned grand structures that blended Greek and Roman styles. In late antiquity, the spread of Christianity and the decline of paganism changed the city's character, and by the Byzantine era, Athens had become a provincial town, its ancient temples repurposed as churches. During the medieval period, Athens passed through the hands of various rulers, including the Crusaders and later the Ottoman Turks, who controlled it from the 15th century onward. Under Ottoman rule, the Parthenon was converted into a mosque, and in 1687 it suffered severe damage during a Venetian attack. Despite centuries of decline, Athens remained a symbol of classical glory and intellectual achievement. In the early 19th century, the Greek War of Independence, 1821 to 1829, led to the liberation of Greece from Ottoman rule, and Athens was chosen as the capital of the new Greek state in 1834. At that time it was little more than a small town, but it soon underwent extensive urban development inspired by neoclassical ideals that sought to revive its ancient grandeur. Throughout the 20th century, Athens expanded rapidly, especially after the population influx from Asia Minor following the Greco-Turkish War of 1922. The city faced significant challenges during World War II, including occupation and famine, but emerged as the political and economic center of modern Greece. Post-war industrialization and migration led to massive urban growth, transforming Athens into a bustling metropolis. However, this rapid expansion also brought problems such as traffic congestion and pollution, which have been gradually addressed in recent decades through modernization efforts. Athens hosted the first modern Olympic Games in 1896 and again in 2004, reaffirming its place in global history. Today, it stands as a vibrant blend of ancient heritage and contemporary life. The Acropolis continues to dominate the skyline as a symbol of democratic ideals and artistic achievement, while modern Athens is a lively European capital, rich in culture, tourism, and education. From its mythic origins under the protection of Athena to its role in shaping modern Greece, Athens remains a timeless witness to the evolution of human civilization.